Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a quick update on GEVO, ticker symbol GEVO. Going to give you a little bit of information plus break down the charts as always for anyone who is thinking about getting into this play or currently holds the stock. So just to reiterate guys, not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do your own research. So guys, let's dive right on into it. Alright guys, so for those of you who are not familiar with GEVO, we did make a video a couple of months ago. It should be popping up right here. It's a little older, but it kind of goes over who GEVO is, what they do, how they make money, who are their partners, things like that. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it. And obviously, if you don't like hearing me, there's plenty of other videos you can watch to learn about GEVO. So, and I've also linked their website in the description below. So if you want to, if you're more of a reader, then you can go back there. You can go to their website and check that out. So GEVO is a renewable chemicals and advanced biofuels company headquartered in Douglas County, Colorado. The company develops bio-based alternatives to petroleum-based products using a combination of biotechnology and classical chemistry. So, uh, like I was telling you, if you go back and watch this video that I have here, it's really interesting the things that they can do in their company, right? And they did have just a little bit of information about what happened to the stock, along with the entire market kind of acting the fool. Last week they did have earnings, okay, and they weren't as good as I think what people expected. But and we've seen this with earnings before, though, is even if they are as good as expected or beat expectations, you can still see a dip. So it just created some better buying opportunities for this stock, in my opinion. So with travel being down, because of the pandemic, last year carrying over probably to this year, then it was kind of expected for their earnings to be down because they're partnered with some of the major airlines for their biofuel, and that's how they make a lot of their money, right? So good thing about the company is they basically have zero debt. They have a lot of cash on hand. I think it's somewhere about $500 billion, and they have about that same amount for one of their patents. Okay, so they're financially speaking are in a pretty good position. Just I think once we start kind of ramping back up on travel, then this is going to help this company, which in return would help the stock, in my opinion. So let's take a look at the charts, guys, and see what they're telling us. Okay, guys, here's the 180-day, 4-hour time frame, and we're currently trading at roughly about close to $10. Think about 9.50 or so. To put this into perspective of how much this stock has just blown up, guys, last year we were trading under $1. So the high right here of 1557 was close to about a 2,800% increase from what we were trading at last year at about 55 cents. Okay, currently trading at about 9.50, and in my opinion, creates some decent buying opportunities for anyone who is looking to average down, who's looking to get into the stock. So let's take a look at what our indicators are telling us. So we are at about fair value, and on the MACD, we are losing some steam as far as the bearish pattern is concerned. So hopefully we can get a little tick to the upside and bust above that resistance level of 977. Currently resistance of 977 and support of 799, which says that we do potentially have some more room for downside if we don't um, come through and bust up and at least test this support level. We'd like to see it bust above and get closer to that $10 mark. Okay. One thing to be cautious of, and I'm a little concerned of, is we are trading below that SMA line, which a lot of stocks are currently right now, just because of how the market's been doing the past couple of weeks. It's, it comes down, it goes up, comes down, comes up. It's like it can't make up its mind exactly what it wants to do at this point. So that is a little concerning to me. I would really love to see it pop above that SMA line and hold, okay, and show some signs of support around those levels, about the 1050 to 1060 level. Okay, so if you're looking to get in, now wouldn't be a terrible time, but if it were me, notice how we are still trading below the EMA line. So I want to get at least, if you're doing a swing trade for sure, you want to make sure that you get one green candle close above that green EMA line for a confirmation, and possibly put a trailing stop loss on to see if we're going to push up, because just because we get a green candle doesn't mean we can't push straight back down. So we're going to have to kind of wait and see what the market overall does, because if everything else starts selling off and we have another kind of funky day in the markets, then this will come down with it just like everything else. Okay, I'm looking at the S&P 500. As I think I showed you in the video last night, we had a pretty decent sized red candle and had a lot of selling off. So we're at about fair value on the RSI on the S&P 500. So that shows me that we still, I think we have some more room for downside. Good thing for me, in my opinion, is we're so far away from that SMA line that if we do get down to the downside some more and we hit undervalued territory, I think we have potential to bounce off of that support, that SMA line, and come back up. But we'll have to just kind of wait it out and see. Okay, and looking at the VIX, we're at about 20, and we're not showing too much change of that. So we're right now seem kind of sort of calm right now. So VIXCentral.com, this is where I check the VIX out, and I kind of check it out to see, like, or is the VIX rising? Is it staying steady? Is it going down? Staying steady or going down is a good sign for us, showing that we have a lot of confidence in the markets and it's not volatile, and we're not selling off. This number right here, higher this number gets, also it shows a good sign of strength for us moving forward. Okay, and last thing I want to show you, the fear and greed index. So right now we're still at about neutral, guys, as far as fear or greed. Like I was saying, the market can't quite make up its mind just yet. So that's one thing that's something to keep an eye on. I know a lot of people are kind of hesitant to buy stocks right now just because the market is up, it's down, it's like we just can't make up our minds what's going to happen. So this is something to keep an eye on as well, and I'll link this in the description below. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. One thing I really didn't mention, but I think it mentioned in my stock pick video for Sunday, is $10 or below for me would be an attractive price point for GEVO. But just be cautious because, like I said, we don't know really what the market's going to do at this point. So make sure you do your own due diligence and set your own entry and price targets and things like that. So again, guys, I appreciate all of you watching. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell as we continue to grow. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'd really appreciate you guys hopping along and following along on our journey. And comment below if there's anything you'd like me to cover. If you have any leads on some good stocks, guys, share with us, and we'll start diving on into those as well. So other than that, guys, best of luck, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's video.